Good morning. We're on the road again, headed to Cody, Wyoming. Spent the night in Casper at a KOA campground and feel pretty refreshed. We don't usually get to a place and get set up before the sun goes down. That was the case last night, so it was kind of nice. Getting a shower last night, shower this morning, washing some clothes, even though we're only 3 days into this journey. But we're gonna go visit a friend in Cody, Wyoming, and then we're going to head over to Yellowstone National Park, and we've got reservations set up for 2 nights of camping at the Bay Bridge campground, I think is what it's called. Bridge Bay. So we'll hopefully be getting into some cool scenery, because so far lately, other than mountains in the background, it's just mostly been kind of rolling hills and cattle. And that's just about it. So we'll see you in a little bit. So we're here at Mills Half Acre Park. What was it?
I thought it was Hell's Half Acre.
Hell's Half Acre Park in Wyoming, and we're just driving along and saw all this, so we wanted to stop and see it real quick. And there's a lot more to see, so what do you think?
I think they ruined it
By
putting up fences.
True. Sarah wants to go down in this cave. Well, let's go over here and look and see more of it. Sarah is wishing so badly she could get on the other side of this fence.
So badly.
And there's a gap in the fence over here on the bottom that somebody put some buckets by, and she's really wanting to move those buckets and crawl out there. But I'd say they have this fence up for a reason.
That is solid ground. I know it.
Yeah, that may be solid ground, but the edge of it, somebody must have fallen off or something. But it's just amazing to look out there. Well, time to get back in the car and keep traveling northwest up to Cody. You'll be there in about 2 hours. It's a really neat little park. This is finally the first thing we've seen on this entire trip where it was like worth stopping to look at. And there's been other things that we would have liked to if we had time, or if they were a little bit closer to the main route. There were some Oregon Trail wagon wheel ruts that apparently were like 5 feet deep. We saw the exit, we got off, started going towards it, but it was like 15 miles out, and would have been 15 miles back, and it was getting in the afternoon, so it might have been closed anyways, and we had to get up to the KOA campground. But pretty neat. So we'll try to do a few more of these places like this as we see them. Well, we stopped off on a little pull out right here alongside the river, going through this really neat canyon, and just amazing scenery. Trying to compare it to like what we saw when we were out west on Route 66 and on the way back. It's just totally different. Like the tops of these hills are just like soft and covered with grass. It's not nearly as rugged as we saw before, but it's pretty cool. We just thought we'd stop here and check out what it looked like. Well, we drove up from Casper this morning and we're now in Cody and just had lunch with a friend from back home in Bowling Green. And now we're gonna head to the grocery store and then figure out how to get to Yellowstone. How do you feel about this?
It's gross.
Quite to Yellowstone yet, but the landscape here is just amazing. It's my first time ever being here and seeing anything like this. Sarah's been here a long time ago. We'll do some talking in the car so I don't look crazy. Well, I guess I didn't record once we got in the car. So we basically just kind of had a little campfire, chopped some firewood, had our supper, and just relaxed a little bit. Had this amazing sunset to look at that night, and just had a blast. Got in the element, slept for the night, and we're ready to go for the next day. So go ahead and give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you don't mind, and we'll see you in our next video.